Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. A Texas man, Asterius Mudayoba Rulamka, was arrested for allegedly assaulting a flight attendant and a passenger on an American Airlines flight from Wichita to Washington, D.C. on March 5th. According to an FBI affidavit, Rulamka left his seat, yelled profanities, and attacked a passenger who was filming him, causing facial injuries. He also attempted to hit a flight attendant, injuring their finger. Rulamka ran through the aisles before being restrained. Upon landing, he stated he had come to Washington to speak with President Trump. Authorities found he had overstayed his visa since 2014. American Airlines condemned the incident, emphasizing its zero-tolerance policy for violence. Rulamka faces federal assault charges under Title 18 U.S. Code Section 113 of 4. His hearing is set for March 13th. In other developments, despite President Trump's claim that tariffs will bring manufacturing back to the U.S., data suggests a long, difficult transition. Manufacturing jobs have declined from 1 in 5 workers in the 1970s to 1 in 12 today, with most jobs now in services like tech and finance. Reskilling workers and building factories could take years, and companies hesitate due to policy uncertainty. Instead of reshoring, many firms are raising prices or shifting production to other countries. Meanwhile, the U.S. excels in services exports, with a $25.2 billion surplus, offsetting its goods deficit. Experts warn that tariffs could hurt consumers and hinder America's economic strengths, rather than revitalize domestic production. A heartbreaking news. Austin police are investigating the fatal shooting of InfoWars reporter Jamie White, 36, outside his apartment complex late Sunday. Authorities believe White may have interrupted suspects burglarizing his car before being shot. The suspects fled the scene, and no arrests have been made. InfoWars, a website run by conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, is based in Austin. Jones stated on social media that White's death would not be in vain and called for justice. Police are urging anyone with information to contact them at 512-974-TIPS or Crime Stoppers at 512-472-8477. In other developments, New York fired over 2,000 prison guards who failed to return after a 22-day wildcat strike. The state reached a deal with the union, contingent on 85% of staff returning, but honored parts of the agreement despite falling short. The National Guard remains in place as the state recruits more staff. The strike, which began over concerns about working conditions and the HALT Act limiting solitary confinement, led to deteriorating prison conditions and multiple inmate deaths. Investigations are ongoing into the deaths of inmates, including one where officers are suspected of involvement. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.